Bitcoin plunged by more than $3,000 after establishing a record high on Tuesday, stoking concerns about an extended price decline on growing profit-taking sentiment. Nevertheless, the flagship cryptocurrency discovered a substantial interim support range above $44,000. The BTC/USD exchange rate inched back above $45,000 in the early Asian trading session Tuesday, reiterating hopes that the pair might reclaim its previous high in the coming sessions. Bulls mentioned Tesla's latest $1.5 billion investment into the cryptocurrency as a major upside case. Meanwhile, the prospects of Twitter adding Bitcoin to their balance sheets further raised hopes of another bull run. Meanwhile, Jerome Powell delivered another speech about the U.S. economy's health. The U.S. Central Bank's chairman outlined a grim picture about the U.S. labor market's state, providing measures that the government and his own office need to take to fix a myriad of issues that still surround American workers. Bitcoin and the U.S. economy developed an uncanny correlation against the coronavirus pandemic backdrop. As the Federal Reserve unleashed its ultra-dovish measures, which included buying $120 million worth of government and corporate debt every month and keeping interest rates near zero, investors' appetite for riskier safe havens such as gold and Bitcoin surged exponentially. That helped BTC/USD notch more than 1,000% gains in just 10 months. On Wednesday, Mr. Powell, involuntarily, provided more reasons to stay bullish on the benchmark cryptocurrency. Here are three among them. Mr. Powell highlighted that the U.S. employment last month was 10 million below its February 2020 level. That was worse than the figures that emerged during the Great Recession despite a more vital drop in the jobless claims, from its 2020 high of 14.8% to 6.3%. The banker warned financial think tanks about the understated unemployment rate, failing to grasp the actual economic damage. It includes the most significant 12-month drop in labor force participation since at least 1948. He added that it wouldn't be easy for the U.S. to achieve maximum employment, hinting that the policymakers and the Fed would need to do more to accelerate the recovery. Mr. Powell's statements increased the likelihood that the U.S. government would push expansive stimulus packages in the future. In turn, it would mean a weaker U.S. dollar. It could send the Bitcoin price upward. The U.S. central banker made one thing absolutely clear: there is no way his office would consider tapering unless the jobs market recover. Expectations of more robust recovery earlier pushed long-dated treasuries higher. On Monday, when Bitcoin achieved its all-time high following Tesla's investment, the 30-year bond traded over 2% for the first time since February 2020. Fed is buying short-term bonds for now, which has kept their yields just shy of zero. Markets anticipate that the central bank would shift its bond buying program to longer-dated bonds should it deem necessary to accelerate growth. In turn, that would push the yields on 10- and 30-year bonds lower, making it unattractive for investors. As a result, they could start offloading a portion of their safe haven reserves to riskier assets, such as Bitcoin, gold, and stocks. Michael Saylor, the CEO of MicroStrategy, a Nasdaq firm that hold more than 72k BTC in its balance sheet, told Yahoo Finance, Bloomberg Intelligence thinks the Bitcoin price could grow to $400,000 in the coming years on its gold-like anti-inflation narrative.